yeah, he's 18 or whatever.
I would have been. I think I was probably about 17 at the time.
Yeah. But, no, he's been around for a while. He's not always super active, but, every time there's an event up near him in, the Northeast.
I feel like you, at this point, almost only see him at SmashCon. I really think of him as a SmashCon.
And he went to the 2 Holo Gaming, the Hog Relic tournaments.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Or he at least went to one of them. I don't know if he went to both.
How was his performance there?
I think it was the same time as our local, so I didn't really catch the stream.
Oh, okay.
When we did the tournament at the cave.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he struggled a little bit at that. I think I remember seeing him in the amateur bracket, but we know that that's not like his name is Killer, right?
Yeah.
He's a killer.
Not an amateur.
But he goes to Connecticut. He plays against those Yoshis.
Those guys know the Kirby matchup.
That's
like
it.
The back there.
Yeah, like the opponents up there, the guys at that level are like Hotline, Spongy, Fire Blaster. Who better to fight against Kirby than those guys? But we'll see just how strong Killer is here.
So we'll see his trademark, the Killer pivot up tilt. Kind of one of the first players. He was doing it when no one else was. With that keyboard makes it a bit easier, but the way he uses it, it really sets him apart.
So Foca opting for Link here.
Yeah, he told me he likes Link. I wasn't sure how much of it we'd really see in the tournament.
Yeah.
With Chilean players, you often see a lot of Pikachu, Falcon.
Link fares for Link, he fares fairly well in this matchup. We've seen some classics back in the day, the Fyro. Well, sorry, most of them are Revan, Fyro Revan, Isaiah Revan, but we've seen Link do well against Kirby. It can be a bit of a grind, right? You have to play very patient, methodical, use your disjoints, use your projectiles very well.
It cannot overextend.
And, I don't know. He could opt for Puff here, but I feel like Link has a harder time getting the hits. Puff obviously has a better punish game, but, if you're playing against a Kirby with good DI, it's very hard to get those punishes anyways. I think he just wanted to, opt for the projectiles and the disjoints. His Link is very strong.
Protecting his recovery with that. The thing is, though, Killer, he's such an experienced player. He's going to know the matchup. You're not going to cheese him out no matter which character you pick.
Yeah. When you're a net play warrior, I feel like you see a lot of, these kind of matchups. Too.
Yeah.
You see a lot of Link. The net play guys don't see a lot of Kirby. That was the thing for a while, but not hard.
It kind of comes and goes, really.
Yeah. I just remember a lot of people complaining that nobody wanted to play Kirby anymore.
Yeah. I think there was a time when he was really popular, and then sort of that enthusiasm faded. But Killer,
always happy to play Kirby.
Finding himself up a stock here. Just working his way over to the top platform, very methodical. He's not just going to rush at Link, like some people might feel pressure to. He knows how to deal with the projectiles.
He spaced that forward air around the disjointed up air. That was honestly really incredible spacing from Killer. The forward air has a little bit of a disjoint to it, a little bit of poking, but still, it's just
the upbeat forces its way through. That move is so hard to deal with.
And this is what Link does against Kirby. Throws out the bombs when he's far away, and then up tilts when he gets close. You can throw a bomb upward like that to kind of cover the ledge, but he didn't really stop Killer from immediately going to the ledge. You want to push him back a little bit.
It seems like Foca's kind of having a hard time closing out these stocks. He's having some good recoveries, but Kirby's had just recovery after recovery after recovery, and the bombs,
not quite.
They add more damage, but they don't really stop him from getting back.
Yeah, and he's just not.
He needs a down air.
Yeah, he's not properly placing the bombs to keep Killer from making it back.
Yeah, he's hitting them with the bombs.
Yeah.
They're dealing damage, and then Killer just says, "Okay, I'm
coming back.
I'm at 130. How are you gonna kill me?"
Yeah, this is looking tough. And again, Link's punish game, it can be good, but
he has kill moves.
Yeah, well, and he has combos too, but it's harder against good DI. We saw that, pop a bomb into a down air. You see some players like Combo Blaze throw out these long combos. And I think Kirby's a little harder to combo than he looks.
Finds an up tilt.
Makes it hard to really finish these stocks.
Some good pressure here. Foca building up a lot of percent.
He has to show that he can clean up at high percent. That's going to be the problem.
Killer loves these grabs. Killer's gotten like, 5 or 10 grabs.
One bit of advice that Kiro gave me the one time I played Kirby is, if they're going to give you a grab, go for it.
Go for it. And Foca cleans it up with the downer, and suddenly this is last stock from a game that Killer looked pretty in control of.
Oh.
The bomb shields it.
Great
save. Defensive resource there.
Oh,
he didn't mean to grab.
Yeah, Foca needed to get pushed off there, but somehow escapes that unscathed.
Oh, this is...
It doesn't even make it back.
Can't even make it back.
Yeah. Killer made that a little closer.
With it.
Yeah, a little closer than it needed to be there with Killer opting for the fastball down air when he wasn't going to make it back. Yeah, I was going to say, Foca, I would expect a switch here because that wasn't as close as it looked, I feel.
Yeah.
Foca looked pretty overwhelmed a lot of that. He's going to go Pika.
Okay, switches to Pika.
Seen a lot of his Pika this week. Very patient. Great reaction speed and decision making. I
think we're going to see a lot more of those pivot up tilts out of Killer in this matchup rather than, in Link where he mostly needs to find his way around those projectiles. You can see him starting off right now.
Based on what I saw from Foca earlier this week, I believe we could see a timeout unless Killer plays somewhat aggressively.
You think so?
Yeah. Foca's very...
Look at this combo. Wow. Almost a zero death.
Making me eat my words. Foca's punish game is very strong, but he definitely plays a bit more of a passive neutral. You see he's going to...
Okay, he's happy to run away. Plus he's up a stock now. He's going to say it's your responsibility. Make something happen.
Focus home is under that side plat.
Really? Yes. Even in this matchup?
Yeah.
This is a matchup where you don't necessarily want to be there.
Yeah, I guess in the Ditto more so. I can't speak to... I haven't seen him play a lot of this matchup. And if he did, it was against Teflon Ron. Great player, great dude, but Foca outclassed him quite a bit.
Gotcha. Ooh, nice pivot up tilt there. But Killer, see, the 76% is kind of a long way to go for Kirby. The backer not going to put him in that bad of a situation.
Killer just not quite quick enough. You see just how fast Kirby needs to be to get some follow-ups. And
the edge guards are very, very difficult. Ooh, catches him. Gets away, nice ledge cancel on the top plat. That's an important angle to know.
You see, you can't get 3 reads like that and not finish the stock. That's going to be a real problem for Killer if he can't close these out.
He is up a game though, so he's got time to figure out those reads, figure out what.
That's true.
How Foca, what his evasive maneuvers are, and he really didn't take much damage to that stock. He's only at 23%.
He's down a couple jumps, and Foca's already got him off stage.
Finds his way right down. Nice pivot up tilted.
Oh man!
Change the tempo.
Good chase, good chase. If they're up being out of shield on that top plat, they're almost definitely going down and away.
I love that pivot up smash.
He's going to do it again?
And Killer's so good at chasing him down. Really from both sides. Foca has had some great uppies out of shield, but Killer just is not phased. Finds him again with the down air and another uppie out of shield.
Killer should probably be anticipating that after seeing it multiple times. You want to cause shield pressure on the top plat and then drop down.
Do it even before they do it?
Yeah. Because
with that grab would kill here. I think F throw at any position on the stage. Okay, finds the backer.
He's still alive. Wow.
Wow. That's what I was saying. When Pika was at 70, that was nowhere near a kill.
Wow. And Foca, great up Bs to make it back on stage and kind of take control. He gets knocked off again.
His defense is looking really good, but ever since that one big combo, he...
not super explosive.
Yeah, it hasn't been too explosive. He's been kind of struggling to rack on the damage. Nice nair to grab. Foca just a little too far from the edge of the platform to exploit the push-off that you can get from shielding.
And that was a great kill confirmed from Killer.
Yeah, I mean, he knew as soon as he went for the nair that his goal was going to get the grab to F. Yeah. He knows his options for sure. All these pivot up tilts, but Foca's not scared.
That's what Pika needs to do in this matchup. Kind of punish landings, fish through the platforms with up air, try and poke Kirby. You're not going to be able to compete with him on the ground.
It really feels like what he needs is to land an edge guard here. Killer pretty much recovering unimpeded. It can be quite tough.
Yeah, if Kirby's making it back multiple times in this matchup, he can kind of have have a guess at how it's going to go, you know? So like his recovery is not good enough to compete with Pika's edge guarding tools most of the time.
Yeah, although he does have quite a lot of ways to make it tricky.
Yeah, Kirby has a decent amount of mix-ups, but Pika thrives in this matchup due to his punish game on Kirby.
Killer making it back again. No! Foca waits till the very last minute and calls out his landing. A great way to deal with Kirby with all his jumps. Oh, I think he wanted a second zip.
Probably.
Gets away. Ooh. And this is an opportunity. Oh, what was that grab? I don't know.
Crazy stuff.
I have no idea how Killer got that grab. He loves these grabs.
Oh,
what was this? That DI hurt him, I think.
Yeah, that was unfortunate DI from Killer.
And not on purpose. And he finds him for once.
He can still make it back. So we don't call it Killer DI for nothing, but
this is really clean edge guarding by Foca. Yeah. Finds those backers, and suddenly he's up stop.
Yeah, it was a lead, but again, very, very weak lead. He needs to rack up some damage to feel truly comfortable.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he gets a grab, here he gets it. Up smash. This is going to be so much. Oh, he didn't mean to fair there. That's so unfortunate.
And again, another shortened one. Killer gets the shield pressure into the grab. That's more difficult than it looks to get that shield pressure and immediately turn around grab.
Especially with how good Foca's up Bs out of shield have been this game.
Very
they've been fantastic.
Oh, forward air. Oh, that down tilt beat it.
Down tilt.
I really thought that would trade.
And he's so patient. Grabs the ledge. Great edge guarding by Foca. Completely turns it around.
Wow. Yeah, very impressive showing that second game. Pulls out the Pika. Very close, but he's looking pretty comfortable.
Spongy kind of wanders up. I'm not sure if this was agreed upon coaching or if Spongy just sort of took it into his own hands.
Those Kirby stick together, you know?
They are from the same region, so probably they planned it ahead.
Foca got coaching in the form of Teflon Ron, yelling, "Let's go, Foca."
Let's go, Foca.
He's been housing them generously the entire week.
Oh, yeah.
So, and he's been very passionate about their performances. I wonder what Spongy is telling Killer at this point. It felt like a lot of Killer's
maybe some ways to deal with those up Bs?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I was going to say, I felt like a lot of Killer's issues ended up being more flubs than anything, but you're right. A little bit of when to pursue in certain situations.
Yeah.
How to pressure, because you can also, in a lot of situations with Pika's up being out of shield, you can place an aerial on top of it, you know, or even a tilt. We've seen, you know, Wongera.
The classic Wongera up tilt, yeah. But, you know, Kirby has plenty of other resources.
That was such a quick up tilt.
Yeah, that was very close to getting fastball down right there.
You see another opportunity. Foca getting away with the up B on top plat down to the stage.
It's really hard to edge guard Pika as Kirby. You need to almost, you know, get inside their head and read where they're going to go. It's possible to narrow their options, but it is tough.
Yeah, for sure.
After all that, I don't think Pika wanted to be on the top platform, but he stays on, just takes it place and gets the back throw, so it works out.
It looked like Killer went down to the bottom to bait Foca down to the bottom and then took top plat himself. Could be an interesting mind game from Killer.
That is smart. Yeah, Killer looking very deliberate with his positioning.
You have to be with Kirby. Positioning is everything as Kirby. You know, you've heard it from Revan, heard it from the Japanese.
But this is one of those matchups where it's not at all obvious where Kirby should be. You know, Falcon, you want to be on the ground. Kirby Ditto, you want to be in the air, sure. But against Pika, it's tough. It varies based on percent and maybe the other opponent's play style.
Yeah, I think, yeah, depending on the person for sure, but baiting Pika to that top plat and trying to get him to whiff on a punish, I think is Kirby, it feels like Kirby's ideal spot.
That is really smart. Oh, that wasn't a combo, but the up air is such a good frame trap.
Yeah, Foca, again, getting some of these chains to get
roll out of the ledge.
He's getting Kirby off stage, but not really following up.
I like the way Foca's fighting on the top plat with those downers. That is tough for Kirby to deal with. And Killer's being a little aggressive. Oh, barely misses the grab.
You see Foca coming in with a lot of these fastball downers. You see a lot of like Pikas do that early on.
Well, that fair catches recovery, good DI to stay alive, but
he's still alive.
And this is tied up exactly 91 each.
Oh, you get when you roll into the ledge, you get that little bit of a clip when you try and up B. I don't know if he intended that.
I don't think so. The ledge physics are really weird. Saw a great upwards DI there from Killer, but not quite enough to escape. That's the thing with Pika's Fair. It's really easy to DI. It has tons and tons of hit lag from being a multi-hit electric move. But the hitbox is so good and Pika's so fast that sometimes you DI and still get hit.
It's especially strong on shield.
Yeah.
When you can't really DI out of it. But even with DI, sometimes it's not enough.
Wow, I can't believe you got ledge there and great edge cancels at the top. What? Killer finds the fastball back there.
Up B into center
I
stage.
think he was going to go to, he thought he would go to top plat. He wasn't ready for that weird up B to center stage.
All right, yeah, so Foca's going to bait him under the side plat and then try and take top plat himself. I think Foca wants to get to the top plat and come in with these fastball downers because Kirby can't cover his head.
Yeah, I love fastball downer in this matchup. The thing is, even if Kirby's on the ground, yes, up tilt is a great anti-air, but fastball downer is so fast that you really can't react to it. And it gets you a big combo, and it's always strong, so it's good even at low percents when Pikachu often struggles otherwise. Yeah,
Pika's aerials are so good against Kirby. Even back air, you know, Kirby's back air is notoriously strong, but Pika's back air can compete. Nice chain from Foca.
Yeah, I think that was an input error from Killer, and Foca just takes advantage of it with the up tilt.
That's real rough.
Kill.
You got to be able to DI out of the, the up air, back air from the standard from Pika.
And that was some really good DI from Foca too. Escapes that up tilt chain that could have been, an up tilt, weak bear to something.
It's looking for. Oh, he just barely doesn't get off the side plat. That could have been a kill combo from Foca. Killer just stays in this, but this is looking dire here. He's running out of time.
Nice chase. This is good pressure. Oh, wow. This is so back and forth. Chasing him down. This could be the kill right here. Nice F smash. And Killer ties it up at the very last stock.
Realized that the grab might not kill, so he went for the jab into the F smash. That'll definitely kill.
So Pika looks good here at 0%, but a single up tilt can lead into a ton of damage.
Yeah, the Killer's burning all of his jumps to recover here.
Nice trade. This could be an F smash.
Killer's only option there was to recover high. He went low, and Foca was very ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent stuff from Foca. The counter pick to Pika, he looked quite strong.
Yeah, and I felt like as the game went on, Foca just got better and better and started covering those weaknesses. At the beginning, he was kind of struggling to edge guard, and he was a little reliant on those combos.
Right.
But by the end, we saw those up airs trade, and we saw him dealing with the top platform with those down airs. Really, it seemed like great adaptation.
Foca, you saw it on display at the very end. Foca's timing was impeccable with his aerials. That up air comes out very quick, doesn't stay out very long. You have to time it very well, and he was getting trades with Killer at the perfect time and kept him off stage with it.
But you got to hand it to Killer. I mean, all three of those games were quite close. Solid performance, and I wouldn't be surprised if we still end up seeing Killer in D2.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really have visual access to the pools, but we've seen these guys play. We know who's in the division overall, kind of the level of talent. Somebody has to get knocked out, but both of these guys could definitely advance to D2. They're both quite strong.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, these D3 pools are filled with players that you would normally be shocked to hear were eliminated in D3.
I gotta say, I think Foca's spot so far, it looks like he was pretty accurately placed. We weren't sure. I mean, nobody had really seen him play that much. Didn't know where to go, but he's looking like he could be a fairly formidable opponent in D2.
Yeah, I think all the matches we've seen so far have been pretty competitive, right?
For sure.
I can't think of a single blowout and lots of game threes.
I think Natty combo, just the nature of that matchup was probably the...
Yeah, but even that one was a game three, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's difficult to have an even...
I mean, we knew coming into this we were going to get some amazing sets, and Sorry? Hi. Yeah, we've had some excellent sets so far. We knew coming into this, it's going to be a bunch of slobber knockers.
Oh, yeah, and it's completely delivered.